I'm Luis Palisok and I am a set design head.
Okay, hi, I'm Jill Kakal. I'm the set design co-head. So, when we were like, tapped na to be the heads of set design, we thought of doing or conceptualizing muna the PCH. Like, since it's a museum vibe, we thought of designing muna the PCH and then the prod with the...
And a lot of the individual artifacts inspiration came from yung mismong paintings ni Fernando Amorsolo. So, we didn't do a lot of gathering text for that because we had to base it off the paintings. So our initial goal there was just to sort of bring it to life with whatever we can find, you know, like material-wise and stuff, yeah.
As set design, my favorite set or like artifact was making of the Philippine flag because it captured talaga what an like old home vibe talaga yun. So
Such a fun
was
story
my
to that.
ayun nga yun din yung last set na na-complete, but then it turned out so wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I would say that was my favorite too. I helped the most in that one. As in like, nagdala kami ng table galing third floor space hanggang PCH, grabe. So yeah, that was a very fulfilling set. But another set that I like is planting rice. Planting rice is
the mountains.
The mountains and stuff. It really stood out. And I feel like that's a favorite of a lot of the audience as well.
Hi, I'm Lauren Sant Benaventura. I am the costume and makeup head of Amorsolo's Living Arts Museum. Since we already had references from the paintings, we really just had to make it as similar as possible. So we mainly took from ukay because I feel like it's more authentic. So we really just tried our best to make it look exactly the same, like the top and maybe up to the skirt. And then we really tried to copy the way it's painted, like realism. And then, ayun lang, we really just tried to make it super exact to the painting. Well, it's like the first thing you see before they speak. Aside from like the set or like the tech, people really look at the costume and like who the character is. So the costume and the makeup can really show a lot about the character before they even act or start speaking. For example, planting rice, we put like a bunch of like dirt over her hand, so it shows that, oh, she's hardworking, she's working on the fields. Like before she even says that, you can already see from her arms. And we also show that with the other characters, like Woman at the Fall of Bataan. We made her have teary eye makeup before she even starts crying and acting. You already know, oh, she's crying, she has tears. So, ayun, so the costume and the makeup, it will tell you a lot na about the character before they say something or before they start acting. Ayun.
Okay, I'm Yuri Protesta and I'm the stage technical head. Okay, so for the conceptualization, like, of course, we coordinated the directors and like what their initial visions for it were. And like, I assigned each parang pair of, like, for the artifacts to parang use what they learned from the directors and parang come up with pegs and ideas for their music and for their lights para we can like incorporate that when we're adding cues na for the script, yeah. Okay, so the lights and sounds is very important to the show because parang it completes the mood and it sets just the whole parang, it like makes sure the story comes across as the story. Like parang hindi siya empty, and so that there's something that backs it up. So like the sounds and the lights are what parang solidifies the mood of the actors, and like it makes it more known to the audience what we want to portray. So yes.
Hi, I'm Cheska Salazar, one of the scriptwriters, Don Amore, and one of the publicity heads.
Hi, I'm Jia Buerano, one of the publicity heads. One of our favorite gimmicks was the teacher's interview because the teachers we asked, they were very well learned on the topics that Alam heavily relied on, and through their insights on Alam, I think we were able to gain more knowledge, I guess, and like understand more how Alam works and like the importance of this production.
I think for me, I like yung alamin ng bugtong. So it was like every Wednesday we'd post like a riddle sa TG channel namin. And I liked it since it's kind of like a throwback sa grade school. This was often an activity set by the Filipino teachers, and it was really interesting to revive it for Alam as well.
I think we relied a lot on the gimmicks because the gimmicks, they're really the ones that capture attention, especially through alamin ng bugtong and like the teacher's interview, because like those aren't gimmicks that you see often. And we also like relied on like our very nice our theme, because I think our theme talaga, it's very unique and it hasn't been done often. And I think even like this whole thing, I think bago rin siya to Teatro a little. Am I right?
Yeah.
So I think that itself captured a lot of attention and helped us in gaining publicity.
Yes, I agree with that. But and also, I believe the way we appealed was using the Filipino language itself. Like throughout all of our promotions, talagang in-emphasize namin na we're speaking in Filipino, and while this hasn't been done for many projects before, we're going full on with the Filipino concept. And I think another thing, how we appealed to people, especially in an English-speaking campus, is we highlighted the character dynamics of Don Amore and Alma Halili. We showed this not only through the words used, like spoken in Filipino, but also through yung visual. So sa trailer and teaser namin, makikita nyo na talagang, yes, there's like character relations, and it's really interesting, and it can be conveyed in a way more than just, dialogue and words.
I'm Sei Orzal,
I'm Annika Mendoza.
and we're the creatives heads of Amorsolo's Living Arts Museum.
One of our favorite publicity gimmick created by the Creatives Committee would be the artifacts GIF. So it's actually the very first pub mat posted by. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
It's the very first pub mat posted, and in the GIF there are 5 symbolic artifacts that slowly appear. So it would be planting of the rice, Philippine flag, woman at the fall of Bataan, and the fire tree. So these all symbolizes the works of Amorsolo, and it's very subtle, and it's kind of like a teaser to what awaits you in Alam.
So, Amorsolo's art style highly revolves around warmth and realism. However, due to the varying art styles of our members, we made sure that each would be able to highlight their own styles and expressions. As the creatives head, working on a living arts museum that revolves around a national artist, we think that having our own rendition of his art style would be more deep, and that's why we discussed with them that we should observe the colors. It doesn't have to be the same art style as Fernando Amorsolo. Each stroke should tell a story. Each color should be felt within our roots and ingenuity as Filipinos.
It's in order to allot more time for the artist to make the necessary changes, and so that it doesn't look rushed, and we just want quality artworks, and we want the artists to bring out the best they can in the pub mats.
And also, as
as experienced layout members for many years now, how do I say this? When it comes to giving comments to our members when they send their progress reports, we make sure that it's constructive, that they would learn something from it. We don't just say that, oh, I don't like the colors of this. No, it's, ooh, this kind of yellow, it's too saturated. It doesn't really embody a natural light essence. Like, we give comments in order for them to learn. That's why we're heads for a reason. So we make sure to give them a healthy working environment, that they will not feel pressured in, oh, I need to finish this because Ate Sei or Ate Anika is not going to be satisfied with our artwork. No, it's not about satisfaction. It's about embodying the works of Fernando Amorsolo.
And we, besides consistency, we also want them to be able to showcase their own art style and their own personality into the artwork.
Hi, I'm Gutierrez.
Hi, I'm Sam Motinola.
And we are the Alam Documentation Heads. Okay, so for me and Sam, we talked about this kanina, but our favorite publicity gimmick would be the trailer for Alam. Personally, this is my favorite because I just loved how we planned the shots. I love going by the storyboard that our overall head made, Isa. I liked, I don't know, it was fun filming for all of the scenes, especially this one scene for, I think this was Woman at the Fall of Bataan, where one of our documentation members had to like lean back to get the shot. And it was really fun working with all of cast. It's nice to get to know them.
Yeah, additionally, I really loved all the compositions and the color grading, everything that goes into the production, from pre-production to post-production, everything, just seeing it all come together is really, really nice. Okay, based on experience, I believe that...
Unbelievable.
My mind went blank.
Okay. So based from experience nga, I think the best way to go around scheduling conflicts is basically just planning your dates ahead of time, knowing that documentation is a really busy committee because you have a lot of filming and photo shoots nga. It's good to plan your dates ahead of time for everyone to be aware kasi it's gonna be really busy with the events kasi Talent Fest tuloy-tuloy yun. So ayun, it's good to plan ahead of time.
Yeah, and taking into consideration availability checks, considering that a lot of our members and a lot of the people involved had a lot of commitments to juggle, knowing that there were a lot of events that overlapped, so we had to take into consideration their availability, and yeah.
Yeah, that's all. Thank you.
I'm Isa Noestro. I'm one of the sales heads.
I'm Sky Talwar, the other sales head. I ensured it by keeping a light-hearted mood around whenever we had meetings together, and I never got upset whenever they were unavailable or our schedules clashed because it's understandable rin. And all in all, sales is fun naman. So it's not hard to keep a lighthearted mood.
Since not a lot of people generally wanted to go to sales, we were open with their difficulties and taught them with whatever. And we understand that some of them were very busy during Fair Week, and yes, we adjusted the schedule.
It was, my favorite part was getting to know the other heads because before I became sales head, I wasn't that close with a lot of the TP members, and especially the heads. I wasn't even close with Isa, and now we're like BFFs. So that's my favorite part about sales. It brings out friendships, and I'm friends with my members now. Brings out friendships.
Well, I really like sales. So I enjoyed heading sales along with the sky. I just really like dealing with money, contacting people, and pricing.
Hi, I'm Sammy De Castro and I am the externals head of Alam. The externals committee contributes the critics we had for Alam as well as recognition from other organizations. Even if they didn't reply to us back or email us or they didn't email us back, at least our name will be like, at least they'll know our name as a organization and our productions. One of the challenges faced were, I guess, getting sponsors and partners. It was extremely hard since very few responded back due to the time we had. And we did, in a way, we overcame it by just, I guess, not really pushing through with it anymore. Since, like I said, wala na nag-reply back. And even if we did follow up, they wouldn't respond back since super short na ng time. And yeah.
Hello, I'm Isa Geronimo. I'm the overall head, scriptwriting head, directing and stage management head, and scriptwriter director of Don Amore and Alma Halili.
Hi, I'm Mimay Tahan. I'm the overall head for Alam.
What is a message you'd like to give to the next season?
For me, just be more experimental with LAM since it has also been mentioned by Mimay during our curtain call. Grabe, napaiyak ako sa curtain call speech niya. That LAM is not only one of TP's most long-standing traditions, but it's also our most intimate production kasi it's where yung actors talaga they get to connect with the audience talaga closely. So for that LAM is a very broad concept, so just ensure na it will be how do you say it? Parang experimental, but for me personally I hope now we make LAM to continue. I hope we'll continue to make LAM to be bold and vocal talaga.
Yes, a platform talaga for social issues and discussions like these.
Yes, kasi that's it was the monologues, like it yung aim talaga ng monologues is to spark discussions, to shed light on things, and that's what sets LAM apart from other TP productions. So
Yes. Oh, me. Okay. My message for the next season, I think, is to really have fun with it. This is your production, so really make it your own. Do whatever you want to do with it. It be fun, be bold. Like Isa said, like there are so many different things that you can do, and art is not meant to be restrictive or confining. It's supposed to be explorative. It's supposed to open your horizon. So don't be afraid of trying new things or new concepts, even kahit they're new, because that's the point of art, you know.
For my question.
okay.